Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video in my Intro to Ashes of Creation series. I'm Chibi Bree, and today we are talking about classes. In my previous video, I broke down a very basic and generalized idea of each thing that Ashes of Creation will have. Currently, we are progressing through Alpha 1, and the next stage will include castle sieges. This type of PvP will implement class kits, which is similar to classes, but I'll explain more on that later. There will be 4 main roles within these classes: tank, DPS, heal, and support. This is often referred to as the Holy Trinity, but I like to think of it as more of a Triforce, with support being in the middle. As I mentioned previously, there are 8 archetypes within Ashes of Creation: tank, summoner, rogue, ranger, mage, fighter, cleric, and bard. Each one will have an important role depending on your augmentation and the way you choose to play your class. In this video, I'll be giving a brief introduction to each class. The first class I'll be covering is tank. As a tank, you can control the battlefield. You mitigate the damage, and you can control what kind of tank you are. There are 3 types of tank: evasion, control, and shield, though you don't necessarily need a shield in order to be a good tank. The second class is Summoner. As a Summoner, you essentially summon creatures to fight for you. This gives the Summoner the ability to shift their roles easily to fill in the gaps. What exactly you summon, however, is determined by your class Augment. The third class is Rogue. As a Rogue, you're able to deal a solid amount of damage while also being able to provide a solid utility and help your team through those unseen dangers. The fourth class is Ranger. As a Ranger, you'll excel in ranged combat. There will be a specified minimum range, however, for your spells. The fifth class is Mage. As a Mage, you control the elements through the mastery of Arcane. There will be elements such as fire and water. Additionally, elements may have more influence in certain seasons. For example, during winter, your frost abilities may be augmented, or even become stronger. The sixth class is Fighter. As a fighter, you'll be the burst physical DPS focused on sustained damage. This class will also have maneuverability, allowing you to quickly close the gap in the battlefield. The seventh class is Cleric. As a Cleric, you control life, whether you are giving it to allies or taking it from enemies. You can also sense the broken and corrupted, and may have utility abilities related to dealing with corruption. The eighth class is Bard. As a Bard, you weave songs of glory and conquest. You inspire your allies to reach greater heights and determine who is friend or foe. While there are 8 base archetypes, all in all there are 64 class combinations. Each class, while it has its primary role, can be shifted by augmenting it with a different class. Likewise, by selecting the same class as your secondary, you can strengthen your role. Let me know if you are interested in any of the classes I listed. I'd be happy to cover it and tell you more about the options. I, for one, am interested in the Cleric and its class combinations. Thank you all once again for listening, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until next time!